Now, guys, if I may ask, what was President Ruto's motive when he nominated Mama Ida Odinga to that UNEP seat or that UNEP position? That's just a question I'm asking. I'm curious. Because I understand Mama Ida is around 70-something years. She's a retiree. She's not in active politics. But the president has just decided to nominate her to that position. You know, we always say that, or I always say that William Ruto is a shrewd politician. Na hii inaonyesha wazi kweli he is a shrewd politician. Because William Ruto has sat down and figured out the only strong opposition party that was remaining is ODM. And Baba had agreed to support William Ruto's government. Even though it was 50-50. He wasn't sure if he'll support him in 2027, but I think if Baba was still alive, maybe I can convince, and then ODM would have supported Ruto in 2027. But now Baba is no more. ODM is currently divided right in the middle. There are two factions of the ODM party. Kuna hii ya Oburu Odinga na kuna hii ingine ya kina Sifuna na kina Winnie Odinga. Now, in my last video, I told you that the 1992 strategy is being used currently, as we are talking, it's already in use. And come 2027, William Ruto will win the elections without much effort because he has started playing very early. As people are still fumbling around, his eyes are set right on the politics of 2027 or the elections of 2027. Because this appointment is political. Mama Ida is 70-something years. You want to tell me that there is no other Kenyan mwenye angechukuliwa who suits that seat or that position? Hakuna? Was it a must that the person who is nominated to that position must come from Raila's family? I hear that Ruto wanted to give Winnie Odinga a CS position, but Winnie akakataa. So Winnie anaangalia, anasikiza ground. So akacheki, if I take that seat or that position, I'll have problems with the people. And she's still young, na ni kama anatarajia something huko mbele. So ameona acha ni stick na ground. That's why hata hataki kusikia mambo ya two term. The other day, akina Sifuna, let's say there is a conflict. There is an ongoing conflict in ODM. And Mama Ida told them, sit down and talk. So Ruto has figured out, and akaona the only unifying factor in ODM is Mama Ida. So if Mama Ida is telling them to sit down and talk, wanaweza keti chini, then they agree. And maybe come 2027, wakatae kuni support. So I'll be in shit. So what will I do to make sure that this ODM is totally fragmented? So pick Mama Ida, nominate her to that UNEP position, such that Mama akiingia atakuwa tayari yako in the system, and he'll be two term now. Apende aspende, she will have to support the president for his second term because amemnominate or he has employed him. So itabidi lazima msupport. So the president has seen very far, and that system was used in 1992 when akina Ruto, akina Jirongo formed the YK92, and then using the NIS, the then President Moi made sure that Matiba contested, Kibaki contested, Odinga contested. Who else? The other people, there are around 5 contestants or 5 or 6 contestants. Then Moi got around 1.7 or 1.8 million. Kibaki got almost 1 million. Matiba got like 1.1 million. Odinga got like 800 or 700. So if you add those votes for the 3 opposition, that is Odinga, Kibaki and Matiba, you are in 2 million already and the president had 1.7. So hizo ndio hesabu alipiga tayari na akawa disintegrate, and it's coming to happen in 2027. I'm telling you, even this Kalonzo, the united opposition, maybe in united opposition it has split, either kutakuwa na 2 or 3 candidates running. Matiang'i, sana sana Matiang'i and Kalonzo, they might run both of them. The two of them wanaweza run. So if kama watarun alafu pate mtu mwingine pia anarun plus the president, ile kura ya united opposition itakuwa tayari imefanya nini? Imekuwa divided. Ruto akipata milioni zake kama 6-7 tayari ako mbele. So the 1992 system is already in play. Mark my word. Bye bye for now.